I had an experience the other day that is not uncommon to me, though the duration and intensity was much larger than usual. One moment, I was standing in my kitchen about to get a snack. The next, it was as if the world had been pulled out from around me, and I found myself in an entirely different place. The floor beneath my feet transformed into neon squares. I reached out with my arms, still able to feel the counters of the kitchen. Then I lowered myself into a seated position. I've learned from experience this is the safest position to be in. A glowing hexagon appeared in front of me, moving as if breathing, or as if moving in and through itself. At this point into what I can only refer to as the hallucination, I'm left with two choices. I can either fight against this hallucination and try to return to the normal world, or I can allow the hallucination to take place. I could tell from the feeling in my gut that if I fought this one, the best scenario I could hope for is that I got out and threw up all over the floor. I already felt like I was whirling in every direction. I let my need to be in control go and gave in to the hallucination. Everything around me became like geometric shapes, and I could see eyes peering at me through the shapes. Seeing eyes in this way seems to be a recurring theme that happens sometimes when I have these experiences. Another common occurrence for me is arms reaching, but in this particular instance, that didn't happen. I looked back toward the hexagon and saw that it had become like a vortex of hexagons within hexagons, and it pulled me in. I felt myself falling, whirling. Then I was spit out in a place of infinite complexity. Before me was an endless fractal building upon itself, and at its center was me. Then I came back to the real world. Many people ask me if I have experiences like this, how I can ever doubt the spiritual. The answer is simple. When I was younger, I used to have similar experiences. I would hear things or see things that nobody else could. In my 20s, I was medicated for this, and I can tell you that being on these medicines did stop me from having these experiences. That said, they also sapped the creativity out of me and made the world around me seem gray and dull. I became suicidally depressed and had to take other medicines just to keep myself safe. Eventually, I stopped taking the medicine and decided to just deal with what was going on. My life was infinitely better when I wasn't taking the medicine, and the doctor I was seeing at the time did not believe that I was of any danger to others. I took it upon myself to guard the gates to my own mind, and because of that vigilance, I've gotten into the habit of asking, is that real or just something I'm experiencing? My more recent experiences, which have moved me toward the belief that there's much more to all of this, gives me reason to pause and reflect on the way that I've handled this in the past. Was I wrong to fear what may be a gift? Or am I wrong now in trusting it?